What up, what up, what up? It's your boy ARP. Rabbit Entertainment is the movement, coming off of a long weekend, an exciting weekend in the battle rap culture. Pearly Gates 3. I mean, it's delivered, it's signed and sealed, it's stamped in the history books at this point. Big salute and shout out to everybody that supported the event. A lot of shit going around right now. There's a lot of talk. By the way, I'm back as a blogger. You know what I'm saying? I've definitely been very, very quiet on the channel. I will be making time to start recapping battles again. I want to jump back into topic blogs. I want to give y'all constant updates. I just feel like on this channel, what we represent, who we are, and me as a voice in this culture, you know, I need to be speaking about more of what's going on in the culture because I'm a big part of the culture. Rabbit Entertainment is at the forefront of the culture. You know what I'm saying? And I've always loved blogging. It's my roots. So whether we're talking about topics, recaps, you know, current events, I mean, make sure y'all got y'all notifications on because y'all gonna catch me on the channel. We're gonna be breaking down shit. And even as far as some of the side stuff, I'm seeing some of the tweets. I'm starting to catch up on my Twitter and social media. I'm trying to catch up with blogs and all these interviews going up, man. It's been hectic. But there's even stuff that's on the VOD right now that will not make it to the channel. Will not make it to the channel. I'm telling y'all right now, like there's some back and forth going on as we're trying to get Math and Hollow on the stage. You know, there's a little ruckus that breaks out in between some of the people involved with the entourages and everything. You could hear some of that audio because they was next to the battlers that was mic'd up. Don't even realize or pay attention to stuff like this in the heat of the moment during the battle. So y'all hear some of that back and forth. That's not gonna be, you know what I mean, in the full edit. Even like some of the back and forth, people are talking about like me and a particular battler on stage in between rounds, like talking about things that's going on stage. That's not gonna drop on the full channel. It's gonna be a great edit. We got additional camera angles that's not on the VOD. Y'all gonna see. You know how we do when we do our full releases. You know, we try to make it worth it for y'all. So go ahead. Everything that's up there right now, raw and uncut. Enjoy. Keep weighing in. Let us know what's going on. We dropped the price for y'all. Keep giving us y'all feedback. Alright, a few things first and foremost about Math versus Hollow. The longer this battle lives on, it's going to get more and more epic. Definitely one of the best grudge matches of all time. I think Hitman versus Verb, you know, still leads that category, but Math and Hollow, I can't think of another grudge match that is going to pass the entertainment, the replay value, and the turnout of this match right here. It's Math Hoffa's best performance of all time, but rightfully so. This was his biggest battle ever. You know what I'm saying? He's had huge battles before, but he's come a long way in his career. And to get to this point in his legacy, you know, where his stock always goes like this. It goes up and down, up and down. I said this before. I said this on stage with Math several events ago. You know, one moment they're saying Math is the GOAT coming off of an ill will battle. And then he could battle Av and they'll say, yo, he needs to retire. You know, this happens in the game constantly. And before I continue on with Math and Hollow, I really just want y'all to continue to peep our track record of putting people in these positions that sometimes the fans might say that they don't deserve. To us, they deserve it. It's the blood, sweat, and tears concept kind of just traveling up. You know what I mean? I keep saying we don't wait for the peak, we create the peak. And the battlers have a lot of respect for us for that. If all we did was wait for the peak, then it's pure 100% business. And there's nothing wrong with things being pure 100% business, but there is no good business without honor and integrity being attached to it. It's based on what type of man or woman you are. You know what I'm saying? If battlers thought that we only called them because we felt like, oh, I can max out $1 out of you right now at this very moment, they would have less respect for us. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the reasons why we tend to have better performances than that happen on other stages. Like, let's say a stage can be promoted as the biggest, the most important, the only stage that matters, right? Yet we can see Math in the situation that was created on URL for Av. It was a horrible performance, you know what I'm saying? But that's what he gave to URL in that matchup, in that situation. But the little old RBE platform, we get the best performance of all time from that same battler. Because, once again, we don't wait for the peak, we create the peak. We instill trust in the battlers that we rock with and fuck with us back. It's a one hand wash the other situation that is entangled with a shitload of honor. You know what I'm saying? This is why. This is one of the reasons why these performances are happening like this on RBE. Saying all I just said about Math's performance, I think his performance was so crazy that people aren't even realizing how sick a performance Hollow had. I replayed this battle 3 times already in its entirety. It's a pretty long battle, so you know, I gotta space it out. I'm trying to catch up with it even more, to be honest. I'm gonna watch it like another 2 times over the next day or so. Hollow's performance is crazy. There was no alley-oops given. There was no I'm throwing this for math, or I'm trying to help him out. You know, Hollow is a professional. You gotta look at it like this. If anybody would think that Hollow wasn't fully prepared, or if he would just alley-oop, you know, math a battle, that would almost be a disrespect and a huge slap in the face to Hollow as a man. Hollow is a good businessman. He moves with integrity. He moves with respect. You know what I'm saying? He's a solid guy. You know, I've had personal off-camera, off-record situations with Hollow where I watched him stand tall on things and I said, okay, I respect that man. Just watch the performance. The man came not to play in this battle. Like, his first round was ridiculous. He had some shit in his second, his third. You know what it is too? I think some people expected Hollow to go like 10 to 15 minutes in his third round. And there is an audio bite in there, you know, of him and Math going back and forth between the end of Hollow's third round that I think people are really keen off of. And I can understand why. You know, if you take somebody like a Hollow or a Mook and you promote and you contract an unlimited third round, people's expectations are going to go like, yo, it's about to be some long shit. Hollow had a different approach to his third round. His approach was like around the same time limits as the first and the second round, around 5 minutes. You could still do a shitload of damage within 5 minutes. 5 minutes is not a standard round. And sometimes I don't think people really know what they want. You know, it's the same fan that might say that's it, might turn around and say, I'm still watching Mook's third round. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Hollow chose his direction for the third round. But Hollow had a lot of shit in his rounds. He was not playing. It was a great Hollow performance. RBE is very, very happy with Hollow's performance. We got our money's worth. You know what I'm saying? And we can't wait until the next time that Hollow touches the stage. I didn't see it with my own eyes, but I heard about a post that Hollow put up, and I apologize to you, Hollow, in advance if I'm misquoting this or if it's not true, because like I said, I didn't see it myself, but I keep hearing about it. People keep texting me about it when I see it going around. That Hollow is offering something like should he not battle the rest of the year? Should he give some of the money back? Or what's the other one that I heard? Or some shit like that. Anyway, I'll just give my answer to it as the person that has one of the highest stocks in the situation. Who has all the stock in this situation? RBE, Math, and Hollow. You know what I mean? Hollow, you don't owe RBE anything. I don't think you owe the fans anything. I don't think you owe Math anything, because you showed up for a battle that you didn't have to take, a risky battle, and you put on. You met all your contractual stipulations. You handled yourself professionally, and you got on stage and you delivered 3 sick rounds. The thing about being a Hollow the Don, or a Murder Mook, or a Loaded Lux, or a Disaster, or a Calico, or a Tay-Rock, or a Sue Surf, or a Hitman Holla, the God tier / elite guys. Apologies if I'm leaving anybody out. I'm just talking. But one of the problems with being one of those guys is it's like the LeBron effect, where if you have a casual little 28, you know, 11 and 9 night, it's like it's looked over. It's like Westbrook, you know, moving on his 3rd time, possibly averaging a triple-double. The first time he did it, get that man the MVP. The second time he did it, nobody gave a fuck a thought about it or even threw him an MVP fucking vote. And the 3rd time that he's averaging a triple-double this year, everybody's like, his game is down. Fuck, he's whack. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of effect. There's certain battlers in the game that are just so good and so far ahead of some of their other competitors and the other battlers in the game, that unless they deliver the type of performance that could walk you through the pearly gates of heaven, no pun intended, you know what I'm saying, then it's almost downgraded. It's almost looked at like Like, oh, you didn't make me, you know, have a heart attack. You know what I'm saying? Like Hollow doesn't have to make you have a heart attack for you to realize, like, yo, play this shit back. His performance is still better than what you see 90% of the year, damn near. I saw you in the lobby after the battle when we all got back to the hotel, and I thanked you, and we shook hands, and we chilled, and we politicked a few things. That was all genuine. I still feel the same way. I'm not going to see some feedback, some blogs, or some tweets and be swayed off of what Hollow really did on stage, which was give RBE a great performance. So thank you. And you don't owe anybody anything. Do I need to talk about entourages? Not really. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody's entourage. Math, Hollow. There was a lot of tension. I heard about stuff that happened, whether it was outside or maybe when they first got into the venue. I didn't see it. I wasn't there. I heard about it after the fact. It got tense in the VIP section before they came on stage. It was tense on stage. I said this to a few people before the battle. I said this on stage while bringing up the battle. I said this after the battle, and I'll continue to say it. These platforms cannot maintain full responsibility when it comes to entourages. You know, you have to know who your people are and the type of environments that they should be in or they shouldn't be in when you're coming somewhere to conduct business. That's just the God's honest truth that we all have to accept. You know, if I have somebody that I grew up with that can't even watch somebody or a battler turn to me and diss me or send a shot at me or a bar at me, I can't bring that person to an RBE event. I have to leave that person home. You know what I'm saying? Like, RBE is not, we're not babysitters. You know, the same way we're not with the battlers while they're constructing their rounds and writing their bars. We don't know these people's friends and family and entourages. Some of these people I'm meeting for the first time, or I see them at events when the artists bring them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had somebody text me almost something to the extent of RBE, or maybe it was a tweet or whatever. RBE lit such and such in the building. You know, like, I don't know these niggas. Like, motherfuckers could buy a ticket like anybody else. You're going to get searched. You're going to get patted down. It's going to be a safe environment. You know, there's a lot of security. It's a very secure situation. Trust me. You know what I mean? Drum got things going on. RBE got things going on. You know what I mean? Of course, a fight could break out. Anybody could throw a punch. But overall, you know, the critical shit is safe, and the real power is in entities that were outside of who was invited. You know, try to figure out what the fuck I'm saying. I'm not trying to be on camera saying all types of next shit. If Calico's brother or cousin, you know, is one of his plus twos or buys a ticket to come, you know what I'm saying? Like, what am I supposed to understand? Like, oh, this person could. No, this is what the battlers are responsible for. You know what I'm saying? You bring who you bring. You know, we have a lot of shit in our contracts that will make people legally and financially liable if shit kicks off or if they instigate or initiate a problem. So, I guess I say all of that to kind of bring people up to speed with our perspective, but at the same time, you know, shout out to everybody, because it's a tense battle. It's a personal battle with real history of two people not figuring out if they hate each other, they fuck with each other, they're gonna reconcile, they don't. You know what I'm saying? That's a real situation, and we brought it together in the form of art and battle rap. So of course there's gonna be tension. Even people in the crowd that don't even know Math or Hollow, people have personal stock in a battle like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have a fan in the back of the crowd that just saw a face-off and might say, yo, fuck Math or fuck Hollow. Just because something they seen in the face-off. That's where all this energy comes from sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, it could even dictate how much somebody might cheer for a battler, or whether they want to boo a battler or not fuck with a battler that night. You know what I mean? Like, you don't even have to know these battlers to have a certain energy towards them. This shit is going to be talked about, and it's going to live on, and people's going to continue to analyze it for some time. You know, because it's a real situation. It's not a random, I call this battler out, so then the league owner called me behind the scenes and said, hey, I saw you guys tweeting back and forth. You guys cooked it up real quick. Hey, let's put it together. And it's not random. Random battles are fine. They happen every day, B. It's not a lot of grudge matches left, but this is a real situation. We took the risk. We booked it. We promoted the fuck out of it. We put it on. The battle is delivered, and now y'all have an epic battle to watch. But yo, I'm gonna leave it there for now. Big salute and shout out to all the supporters once again, all the media and bloggers that really supported the event. Appreciate y'all. Big salute and shout out to Champion, Ruin Your Day, Hip Hop is Real, 15 Minutes of Fame, Sway. I'm not trying to leave anybody out at all. Just, you know who you are. If you really support the event, you support the matchups, thank you. I appreciate you, real shit. All the battlers for touching the stage, all the supporters that tuned into the stream, came out in the building, all the battlers, everybody that came out. Remember, go to rarebreedent.com and get your tickets. Less than 4 weeks away, we right back to work. Blood, Sweat, and Tears 6 going down in the music room located downtown Atlanta. The series that created series. We're bringing that to Atlanta. If you saw the card, you know what I mean, on the stream, then you know what it is. We got a lot of firepower on it for you. If you haven't seen it, I'm going to drop it at the end of the vlog. We working. RB is the movement. Appreciate y'all.
Full of hate, and my hood on point, like what a white's meat. You violate, you get your razor straight, across your white meat. That's my shit. If you talking your battles, you not excite me. I'm only worried about being in front of that cross. If they indict me, I get But why even sleep them when the thing that I'm keeping is a nice bag of bone beans, like from the stove, look like a lifesaver. Pronounce it green or see that Tommy. That's the white ranger and put a hole in anything sweet. It's a lifesaver. You might think.
Rains down, the sun goes, my sun bars been so tall, but I've been through it all, nigga. From gun balls, cut scars, we both freaking. But that flag was only made for one star. I hate them.
And everyone on deck for this card will get cut. I can't deal with them. Bunch of rough rats. Fuck your pen, your gun too little to be in the field with them. I will smack the bitch out you, then chill with them.